Hello, yes, greetings again. This is, I want to answer, I didn't answer properly. I was asked by Kohram ji in Sahel, ex-Muslim, when I went live stream, that Muhammad was so bad. He was like Hitler, if I haven't mentioned this before. Um, so, no, this is the thing. Maybe I may have mentioned this before in my previous video, but that we were told, yes, I have, and it was Kohramji. I got his name in another live stream, from another live stream, because at Sahel, Sahel ex-Muslims live stream, there was just K written there. Now I've found out that I was asked by Kohramji. No. Rasulullah is on the contrary. This is what Rasulullah didn't, this is what he didn't do, is be like Hitler. And I've already mentioned this. But let me just say it again as a reminder that this is why Imam Hussein, because we know that we were told without Imam Hussein later on, Islam would have been, the true Islam would have been non-existent. So because of these Umayyads and these enemies of Islam, they would have taken it and made it like their own way and added things, and you would not even understand like what's happening right now, you see. Without taking Imam Hussein and taking Shia Islam as a cult, you would completely deface Islam out of the face of this world, out of our memories. The true Islam would be gone, dead, as if it never existed, we were told. And this is what is happening. People are equating Rasulullah, Prophet Muhammad, with Hitler. And that is what we were told would happen if we leave behind Shia Islam, Imam Hussein's sacrifice in Karbala, later on Imam Sajjad, baby Zainab. Nothing would remain of this true Islam. The Umayyads would have taken over, the Abbasids taken over, and used this religion as a convenience, exploited it, because the Quran verses are not very clear. See, it is showing now, if you join the ex-Muslims and you take it from them and the Sunni sources, but true Islam would not. Now please let me complete my thing, and maybe you have answers questions like something like, but please just wait for a while until I complete. Maybe you have questions like, okay, true Islam would not have remained at all, but isn't the Quran clear? Doesn't the Quran say it is clear? Or maybe we have misunderstood the Quran verses. So Rasulullah had said in his last sermon that you would never go astray if you take the Quran and my Itrat, my family members, Ahl al-Bayt, together. So this Imam Ali, and we Shia say that Imam Ali, being the first Imam, successor after Prophet Muhammad, and from his progeny, meaning from Rasulullah's daughter Fatima's progeny also. So we were we thought we were rational, reasonable, using reason and all this, taking the Quran and with the Ahlul Bayt, the Quran first on top, first and then second, Ahlul Bayt, the guides. The successors, true successors of Rasulullah, because it was such a weighty, weighty thing. And Rasulullah said, do not depart from them until you reach Kawthar. So, in this life, they will be guides. Right, so this thing is okay, I'm not a religious scholar and I'm not even so good at explaining. I haven't done justice to this. Let me see, the way I was, so I would not speak because I wouldn't even be a zakira. I had this problem of expressing myself properly. Yes, I did law and all that, but still, I have this problem of expressing myself. I'm not a good advocate. So then I thought, I'm not a good advocate. How will I be able to do justice to anyone? And if I have to speak for them, so I have to rest and, really put my head, rest my head, think. I'm slow. So I'm really lousy, terrible with interviews and all that. I'm really slow at getting things. I have to contemplate. What did this person say and what did I say? And you see, I didn't even get some things. But I should have sat there at the Sahil Ex-Muslims when I went live stream. When Kohram ji was talking about politics, elite. This is the thing. The Umayyads, we thought, were doing this, and Imam Hussain got up and said, no, this is not my grandfather's religion. And they want to show this is my grandfather's religion. Political powers. And so why did Imam Hussain get up and say, Yazid, give me the bet, give me allegiance. I cannot give you allegiance. You give me allegiance. If Islam went to Yazid, then Islam would be like, you can drink. So many Muslims, don't even know. So many Sunni Muslims don't even know that alcohol is haram. They say, oh, why we keep away from pork completely is that it says there in the Quran that pork is haram next to the Quran. They take the Quran like this on face value. I don't know what they do. And they haven't understood the Quran. They don't connect the verses. Like you see, Quran, greater sin, abominable writs. There's good in it. Like, for example, we have to sit down, calm down, explain things properly, slowly, again and again, I guess. Because these people have missed. So Yazid was drinking alcohol and butchered Imam Hussein. And can you believe it? Some of the Muslims say he was not bad. And some of the Muslims say Razi Allah anhu, like Allah be pleased with Yazid. Like there was this big debate against Dr. Zakir Naik by the Shias of Pakistan when they heard that, or India, when they heard that Dr. Zakir Naik had said, I was like, you know, what can I mean, I didn't even go there to say anything. I was just reading what objections were raised by some Shias. It's not worth it because they will never learn. And maybe, yes, we should try. But we don't go killing, we didn't give death threats. No, some Shias just objected that we don't think Zakir Naik should say Yazid, Allah be pleased with Yazid. He butchered, he wasn't there, even present in that army in Karbala. He was giving orders from Damascus. And he used to drink and have monkeys around. And monkeys, by the way, are not bad. I mean, in Hinduism, they're like, they're sacred. They're Hanuman. And there are lots of monkeys there in some place, in a holy place. So anyways, but you know, like monkeys around, playing with monkeys, and he was playing, he was a complete low, person. Vulgar, playboy, you name it, he was that. So, alcohol by some Sunni Muslims, they don't take alcohol as haram because it is not written there. And you have to get the alcoholic verses where it says greater sin, like, so you go to Surah Araf, sin is haram. How clear can it be? I mean, it is clear in the other verse, Surah of another chapter of the Quran. Sin is forbidden. So we were told that Imam Ali also said that, Ya Rasulullah, I'm tired of your ummah, these enemies of Islam. These are not Rasulullah's ummah. So, but Rasulullah tried to guide them, we are told. First did it peacefully. However, I don't know how peacefully anymore, because I found out but that's from the Sunni sources, so that Shias will not be able to take this battle of Tabuk. And why did I take it? I have no idea. Because, see, expedition of Tabuk, we have to take some narrations from the Sunni and put them like together and see like if it makes sense or not. No, but this doesn't make sense that Rasulullah would do something like attack and threaten that if you don't believe, I will kill you. Where was it? It was, though Muhammad did not encounter a Byzantine army at Tabuk, according to the Oxford Encyclopedia of the Islamic World, this show of force demonstrated his intention to challenge the Byzantines for control of the northern part of the caravan route from Mecca to Syria. Was it the battle expedition? Scouting the area, making these local chiefs with no sign. Also see Muhammad as a general. But there's some threat given here somewhere. Muhammad and his forces marched northwards to Tabuk, near the Gulf of Aqaba, in October 630, Rajab AH9. It was his largest and last military expedition. Ali ibn Abi Talib, who participated in several other expeditions of Muhammad, did not participate in Muhammad's Tabuk expedition upon Muhammad's instructions, as he held command at Medina. After arriving at Tabuk and camping there, Muhammad's army prepared to face the Byzantine invasion. So no, it wasn't. Where Muhammad spent 20 days at Tabuk, scouting the area, making alliances with local chiefs. With no sign of the Byzantine army, he decided to return to Medina. Though Muhammad did not encounter, maybe it is, which other is it that he threatened, or this I was reading in Wikipedia. Pretenders, that could be the Battle of Tabuk. Well, Rasulullah was, anyways, Imam Ali was not there. So, by the command of Rasulullah, he was asked to take charge of Medina, that's right. So, which other battle? So, when did Rasulullah, there was this thing I found, Battle of Rasulullah threatened the priest. In which battle? Yarmouk? No. No, I thought it was the Battle of Tabuk. So anyways, so what was I saying now? So this was, they were all defensive wars. See, here we're told, all defensive. Battle of Tabuk and Khyber, the Battle of Trench. So when did Rasulullah, I can't find it here anymore. So let me see, just a minute. Hello. Yes, so I paused for a while, read all the letters that Muhammad, the Prophet of God, sent to rulers of his time, and now I've come to the ruler of Oman. And this is very interesting because this letter is in the museum, National Museum, displayed there, of Oman. So here we have, I'll just read out his letter if there's any threat. or not, you can make out yourself. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful, from Muhammad, the messenger of God, to Ja'far and Abd, sons of Al-Julanda, peace is upon him who follows the guidance. I'm calling both of you in the name of peace. You will be safe if you submit to Islam. I am the messenger of God to all people, warn all living, to all people, warn all living that Islam will prevail. I hope you will accept Islam, but if you do not, then you will lose your country, and my horsemen will invade your territory, and my prophecy will dominate your country. Seal, Muhammad, the prophet of God. He's an invader. He's going to attack. He was going to attack the Omani rulers. So, kings, joint kings of Oman, Abd and Ja'far. This is the only letter where I found a threat. The others are like, if you submit, it is really good for you. You know, like, I can't find. Yeah, there's one for jizya, to pay jizya, but offensive. I forgive the offensive. This is for Bahrain. He's forgiven. You should remain faithful to God and His Prophet. I accept your recommendation regarding the people of Bahrain. I forgive the offenses of the offenders. Anyways, you can read this on Wikipedia. Sorry, I cannot focus this. So I think here in this one where this king, I think Muqawqis, letter to Muqawqis, prophet from Prophet Muhammad. He's the one who sent Maria the Copt. So, as a gift, so Muhammad would leave him alone. God will give you your reward twofold. But if you decline, then on you is the guilt of the Copts. Wait a minute. Chief, okay, I'm just reading here. I summon you with the appeal of creating peace. Submit your will to God and you will have peace. God shall give you your reward twofold. But if you decline, then on you is the guilt of the Copts. Guilt of the Copts? Yani, I don't understand that. This is indirect threat or something. Say, no, this is like you are doing zulm on the Copts. You have oppressed the Copts, from the apostle of God to Muqawqis, chief of the Copts. Peace be upon him who follows the guidance. Next, I summon you with the appeal of creating peace. Submit your will to God and you will have peace. God shall give you your reward twofold. But if you decline, then on you is the guilt of the Copts. Does this mean that he's going to attack and kill the Copts? And he knows he's going to win here. So the guilt of the Copts. Oh God. No, maybe this means that the only way to peace is by submitting to Prophet Muhammad and his Allah. No, to his Allah, will to God. Submitting your will to God and you will have peace. Say, O people of the book, let us come to common terms. Maybe then he was a Jew or a Christian. Say, O people of the book, let us come to common terms, that we will worship none but Allah, associate none with Him, nor take one another as lords instead of Allah. But if they turn away, then say, bear witness that we have submitted to Allah. That's all he says. Quran chapter Al Imran, the house of Joachim or Joachim, something like that. Sorry, I cannot pronounce that name. Joachim, Surah 3, verse 64 of the Quran. Seal, Prophet. Seal Muhammad, the Prophet of God. Now, this is very interesting. To the ruler of Oman. And the letter is there, displayed. I wonder, and let me see if I can find this letter here. Oh, this is the museum. And to the Roman Emperor, to the King of Ethiopia, to the Governor of Bahrain, pages, yeah. Letter to Prophet, letter to Muqawqis, and to the ruler of Oman, 8 AH 630 CE. It is a letter written in Arabic using ink and used leather as a canvas, and is believed by the museum to have been penned in 8 AH or 630 CE. The document is a letter from the Prophet Muhammad bearing his stamp to Abd and Jafar, joint kings of Oman at that time. The letter was sent through Amr ibn al-As to Jafar and Jafar ibn al-Julanda. The capital city then was Sohar. So this letter was sent asking the people of Oman to convert to Islam. He mentioned in the letter, Bismillah Rahman Rahim, from Muhammad, the Prophet of God. I am asking you to convert to Islam, and if you do, your whole life in peace, and if you do not, you will live in wars. So in response to the letter, Oman was the first country to convert to Islam without any war. It is said that the Prophet made a prayer for the Omani people that they will never have enemies from outside. The letter is an important display at the National Museum at an area dedicated to the Islamic history of Oman. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. From Muhammad, the messenger of God, to Jafar and Abd, sons of al-Julanda. Peace is upon him who follows the guidance. I am calling both of you in the name of peace. You will be safe if you submit to Islam. I am the messenger of God to all people, warn all living that Islam will prevail. I hope you will accept Islam, but if you do not, then you will lose your country, and my horsemen will invade your territory, and my prophecy will dominate your country. Wait a minute. My horsemen will invade your territory. If you do not, then you will lose your country, and my horsemen will invade your territory. Zahra, are you reading something? Does it say that Rasulullah wanted to attack? Is there a threat here? The first aggressor? Am I listen, the evidence of this letter is there in the museum, National Museum of Oman. Wake up, Sarah, wake up. So I have to go deeply into finding whether Karbala, whether Imam Hussein. Oh, but if you take out Imam Hussein from Islam, nothing will. Right now, I could become a Muslim. Oh, sorry, ex-Shia Muslim. Yeah, because oh my God, Imam Hussein was the only proof that Islam was grand. That was a big one, sacrificing every step of the way. We see, like, losing job or lying, sometimes here and there exaggerating in our CVs to get a job here, selling ourselves to the world, our talents. I mean, but what Imam Hussein did, no one can do. Everyone wants to live conveniently, happy, be happy, and all that, right? Oh. And if, like we were told, that, we were told that some ruler like Ibn Ziyad in Kufa, yes, Kufa, the Kufan people had asked Imam Hussein to come and help him. So Imam Hussein sent Muslim ibn Aqil. And so first, and then when he went there, the people changed because Ibn Ziyad had given them lots of money and all. So then they kept their mouths shut, and they actually betrayed Imam Hussein. That's how, Ibn Ziyad could win in Kufa and kill Muslim ibn Aqil, martyred him. And then Imam Hussein was killed in Karbala by Yazid. So, I mean, all this betrayal. So Imam Hussein taught us not to be scared, and of course to first go there for peace and try to talk and all this. When all avenues of peace are closed, then be connected one with Allah and that eternal life. But I could not get connected with Allah. Someone had to show me. So there's a dua I prayed and it came true. Moji Baba showed me. I was praying, someone would show me. Think about the women rights. Women rights. So all these things kind of, yeah, think about. Well, mm, yeah, yeah. So, yes. Okay, I must end this because I don't think I can talk properly anymore. I don't know, something, so forgive, overlook please. I'm so, I don't know.